everybody, it's Kaylee from Learning the Ropes. The next skill in our What's Next series is a beginner push-up. As a reminder, it looks like this, and we are going to take you through 3 or 4 basic things today that you can do once you have mastered this skill. So the first thing that you can do once you've mastered your beginner push-up is to add a skill to the end of it, all right? So one example, there's tons of things you could do, but one example is to add a cross. That would look something like this. We go push-up, we come up, jump the rope, and then do a cross, all right? So notice I jumped it, I completed the skill, then add that cross. Another skill that works really well is a double under. So you would go down, do your push-up, come up, take that jump, and then add a double under, all right? Again, there's tons of different skills you could add. Those are 2, but we encourage you to be creative. The second thing that you can do is change up your entrance. Again, lots of different ways that you could do that, but I'm gonna show you 2 ways to enter into your push-up backwards. The first and easiest way to do it is to actually do a backwards jump into your squat and then do a regular push-up. It looks something like this. We are jumping backwards, we jump our squat, and then do a regular push-up, all right? So to break it down just a little bit, we're jumping backwards, and then we take our jump into our squat. Notice the rope lands in front of me, and then from there, everything stays the same with your beginner push-up. The more challenging or difficult way to enter backwards is to actually jump into the push-up position, all right? So that would look something like this. We do our squat, and then as the rope travels under our body, it actually goes into that push-up position, and then we finish as normal, all right? So one more time, we do our squat without jumping the rope. As we jump, everything goes out into that push-up position, and then we finish just like normal. So those are a couple of different ways to enter into your push-up differently. There are more. Be creative and have fun with that one. The third thing that you can do is to make your push-up fancy. Now, what do I mean by this? Basically, I mean we go into a regular push-up, we do some cool moves known as crabs, and then we come out of our push-up just like normal, all right? So it looks like something like this. We go into our regular push-up position, then we turn and do some crab type movements. We finish our push-up just like normal, and we are rock stars, all right? I'm gonna turn to the side though, so that you can see exactly what's going on here. So I go into my push-up, again, just like normal. Then I'm going to turn and go into this crab position, all right? I turned to my left, my right foot is the one that is straight, all right? Now, as I go into this position, I'm leaning on my right hand. All I'm going to do is make sure that I reach the rope behind me, then everything switches, legs and the arm that your weight is on, all right? Then reach again behind your head so that that rope stays put, go back into your push-up position, and then you can exit just like normal. You could also exit into a cross, into a double under, whatever you choose, all right? But that is one way to make your push-up fancy. All right, the last thing that we're gonna recommend you do is to make your push-up real, all right? So a real push-up basically means that you are gonna pull the rope under your feet before they land, all right? So it looks like this. We go into our push-up just like normal, but then before we land, notice that that rope came under my feet, all right? So here's how I would recommend going about this, all right? First, try exploding from that position with no rope. So you're gonna go into your push-up position and then explode with no rope and see if you can get your hands behind your feet before they land, all right? That's number 1. Once that's really easy, now you start adding the rope, all right? And everything stays the same. You explode and pull that rope as hard as you possibly can, all right? So one more time, I'll demonstrate, and then I'm gonna lead you to a video that will help you even more, all right? So we're gonna go into our push-up, explode up, and pull that rope under us before we land. Now, for my quick plug, if you look in the description below, there's a link to a video where we fully explain this real push-up, give you lots of drills. It'll be so much more than what you're getting right now, and it'll really help you to achieve that skill. We hope that you enjoyed today's video. Remember, we were talking all about what to do next once you get your beginner push-up. So the first thing that we talked about was adding a skill. Then we went into different types of entrances that you can do into that beginner push-up. Third, we made your push-up fancy, and then we made it real. So these are all things to try, challenges for you, and we hope that you have so much fun. Now, as always, don't forget to click that subscribe button, like our videos, and we will see you next time.